Greetings and welcome to the Astronomy Picture of the Day podcast. Today's picture for May 22nd of 2025 is titled Curly Spiral Galaxy M63. So what do we see here? Well, this is an example of a spiral galaxy, much like our own Milky Way, and in fact is about the same size as our Milky Way and about 100,000 light years across, meaning that it would take light 100,000 years to cross from one edge of the galaxy to another. And in this case, it is a very deep exposure, meaning that it's been taken for a long period of time through a telescope, and that allows it to bring out more detail than could possibly be seen. Normally, if you just look at a galaxy through a telescope, it looks like a fuzzy patch of light. In order to see the detail, you need much longer exposures that can bring out detail that would not be visible to the unaided eye. And that allows us to see some of the wispy material around the edges of the galaxy that kind of help give it its name of the sunflower galaxy. So kind of looking like a sunflower there, but the edges being much more curled up and distorted than we are used to seeing. Now, what would cause something like this? Well, typically when we see a galaxy that is distorted like this, that means that it is caused by an interaction with another galaxy. So as galaxies interact, their gravitational fields will interact with one another and will pull streams of stars out. So typically a larger galaxy can actually completely disrupt a smaller galaxy, leading to streams of material that will eventually incorporate themselves into the larger galaxy. So galaxies can actually grow this way by consuming other galaxies. Our own Milky Way does this same thing and has disrupted many small galaxies that used to be part of our own little neighborhood that orbited around our galaxy, and if they get close enough, the tidal forces of the Milky Way galaxy can then rip them apart and incorporate them eventually into the Milky Way. So galaxies grow slowly through this method. They can slowly consume smaller galaxies around them, and there can also be cases where larger galaxies interact. So two larger galaxies meeting can combine together into an even larger galaxy. And that is what our own Milky Way has in store in billions of years, as it is slowly getting closer and closer to the Andromeda galaxy. And eventually those two will collide in a collision that will last billions of years, and then merge into one single, much larger galaxy. So galaxies long ago that we can see were much smaller than the typical galaxies that we see today, and over the billions of year history of the universe have grown into the much larger galaxies such as the one we see today. So that was our picture of the day for May 22nd of 2025. It was titled Curly Spiral Galaxy M63. We'll be back again tomorrow for the next picture. So until then, have a great day everyone, and I will see you in class.